Make up on the field, but just spades and spades. Crash out. And it takes screenshots of the beds, but when I ain't talking about it, laying back. After those, you know, you been through. So replay adjustments switch so great. And he gon' need some rehab, cause he's scripted. Yeah, you got penalty, you better go make it.
It's just hop on the mic with pure varsity. Y'all don't understand that. To the game, and then just really work to get the market. Like, I'm not chat all night, man. You got it.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Houston Cougars, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Houston Cougars, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's not going to take the touchback. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Cougar. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bond. He only needs a sliver of daylight. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. They'll rely on running behind the big left tackle here.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
Yeah, and Ohio State's done it year after year.
There he goes! They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Buckeyes have it with a first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Leaves it with the back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Offense lines up for a first and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Right on target this time. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
He's brought down at the 23-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Cougars. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Bond. He's got great speed. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Under fire. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Buckeyes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Vincent. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They think there's room to run to the right here. Makes it past the marker. Turns it on in midfield. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Houston going up tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Will they dial up on second and a long way to go? One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Off the play fake. Looking for space to the left. Got it behind the line. It's Chester. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on third down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Starts to scramble to the left. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bond. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He might want another play. Try to get it to the edge. Turning it on. A really nice run from deep in his own territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 29. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking for a man. It's Vincent. Fires to the big fella. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. That's caught. It's Bland.
It's
He's not going to
good
get
defense.
There. Stop short on
Obviously,
4th
Grant's
down.
going to get the last shot, right? Trying to be the hero and hit that game winner. It was an awkward knee.
Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan to get the big stop.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field. This linebacker, he is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by...
Touchdown, Houston! Hello! Stealing a score on special teams.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self, kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Bond. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Vincent. Shoots it to the left. Got his man all by himself. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Vincent. Finds his man, it's Bland. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Never a doubt. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Offense comes onto the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Pedal to the middle right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Rushes on him. And as he throws, incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing on his hands.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just
What you
finding
gotta understand is
Say what? These are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Vincent. Gets it to him on the screen. At the 35, he's got room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they can muster a score, maybe a glimmer
You
of
got to
hope.
understand is,
I know it's been
straight
a
up,
struggle.
they will say
They've
one
been
thing on the
struggling
end,
this whole game,
and
but
then
let's get
they
something
will switch it.
positive
And I
going
will
into
stand
halftime.
10 toes.
Coaches
In
don't
general,
too
limited.
much, but
Based
Go
on
ahead.
your
first
experience.
down.
Based
Now
on
let's put the
the male
pedal to the
experience.
floor. Go
Based
faster,
on
The
cut
male
into this
experience.
thing.
They work on themselves on being communicators. And they always stress big factors. I need to communicate. I need to communicate.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You got to show
Nice
me.
heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball.
A great 12-year relationship and
Houston
had a
sending
child
the
and
offense back onto the field.
and I chose to walk away.
Starts a drive trying to go up
They can do
top.
something like that. Absolutely, she did something. And I'm not.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the
Responsibility,
tackles,
yes,
but
that's
he's
kind
also
of what
running
I'm
this
saying,
offense,
right?
catching the football.
People like.
It is. I think I just think Hinge is easier to use as well. Like I just think it's easier to use. It's like you scroll through like you
Runs through a tackle.
don't think
They
so?
drag him
There
down,
is
but not
way
before
easier.
he's
Like,
moved
depending
the
on what it is,
chains and
you're
screen pass
right there.
intercepted. The offense
Just
will
hit
put
it.
it
Look
in
at
play
those
from the
pitches real quick.
47
That's
on
an
first and 10.
You know, like it's
We're
it's
at the 2-minute
more efficient.
timeout.
Like for
They
doom
built a
scrolling.
big lead, and
And
they'll try to
see,
pile
what
on
women
a
don't
little
understand is you
more
don't have to
before
be
the
nearly
break.
as efficient as men do, right? Men have to be extremely efficient.
Offense trying
For
to keep
every
them off balance on first and
145
10.
swipes we get, you get one match. The average person, right? Some results may vary.
I agree because for every
to the running back.
45 people I see, I might think only one is nice looking or
Good
maybe
pick
it's
up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
cheeky though.
The Cougars have it with a
So
first
yes,
and
I get it,
10.
and I understand it.
Odds is stacked against
Use
man.
the
That's
play
crazy.
fake. Now to
She's had
throw.
145 missions. On the track there.
Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary
Think about
target
that,
like
the
he
male
was on that last
experience,
one.
right? Because you're going to get a whole bunch of matches that you never solicited, right?
Now the
Okay, this
play
person,
fake.
this person, and this person.
Can't make the
Make the
connection.
trip
The
to
pressure
Jordan
there
a week
caused
later,
the
you
missed
have
timing.
no matches, no
Man
pictures.
down on the play as
Me
the
before.
officials take a break to let him
What's
be
wrong with
checked.
why is why is it afro?
Well, I'm going to tell you,
Is it the
were you
profile?
inactive? Were you inactive?
No.
Well, you're doing something wrong.
So wait, I had a paid membership, right? So I had a paid membership. I have to help you with that.
Yeah, man.
But something I was included.
It'll be third and
I was beginning
long.
it. So as soon as I paid, as soon as I let that run for all the time, really something, you know, like a lot.
Here's the handoff.
Oh, there's
Oh, he and he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they
They'll,
finally get him
it's
on the
almost
ground.
like Brett
And the Cougars kept this drive moving
You know,
on the ground, now back to work.
only
To the
You
air
gotta read
on
them
first
back.
down.
So
Pocket breaking down.
this shit.
Throw into the end zone. That's picked off.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
So for
They'll
men,
move the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Vincent.
you would think obviously
He's going for the big play.
right? Yeah, that's the first
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. He just had to make that play.
I don't swipe on power pass.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready. They were disciplined and made a good play on the football.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's
Like
first
at least a
down.
couple steps at the bare minimum. All right, so we give you the number. I just told you for every
Making side adjustments here.
45 swipes from average, you're going to get one match. Just imagine if I read.
Grab over the middle. It's Proctor. They get it on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
All this extra stuff, so I think guys still might skip.
Good grab to come back and makes the
I
catch.
think guys still.
He's down at the 25-yard line. Waiting
Just
moments
to
on the
the point,
first
right?
half. It is the
To
first
some
down.
people you're physically attracted to from the picture.
As
You
we
read that
get this
profile
drive
before you
moving,
get
let's
it
see if
done.
they try it again.
You first jump into the algorithm, they're going to show you
From
a
the
bunch of
shotgun,
women
the
that you're
handoff
attracted
to the
to.
back. Lights off the defender. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Why would he even think about
You were offended.
Back to pass.
Yeah.
Moves away as he feels pressure.
She has 2 legs.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
I'm not going to say that was a must score,
software built in.
but that was a
You
must score.
understand if
And
you're,
this offense delivers right
if your symmetry is
before the
right,
half.
if your
Everything's
objective
starting to
defeatable,
pick up.
you took a
Hopefully
low
now
ball,
you
you
build some momentum.
blur it, you get all of it. So they know if you're going to catch her, you're going to not. They, believe it or not, they can detect that. They're going to, yeah, absolutely. I can tell you if I look
They
at
got the
that.
late touchdown on the board now, about to kick it away. And hoping the defense can keep them from answering.
How their profiles look. Like, usually women don't put in a lot of work. So they might think that their profile hot.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard
It could be
line.
possible trash.
While you're running your game right now.
Yeah. So they'll be able to understand that. So and then they're going to solidify and test your
See, he already got the paragraphs.
you
So
know
let's
what?
see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
We didn't
Wants
even
to
get to
throw
that
on
point
first
yet.
down.
Until we message.
Oh, he wants it all.
Yeah.
Makes the grab to the 25, and there's room. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down
No,
to
he's
the
saying he's gonna.
3-yard line.
No, he's not even going to
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one. They'll snap it first and 10 just outside the 20.
Or you.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
Sometimes we mix any touchdown, but it's usually like it's not so that's like
Taking it the other way. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
It's all about making plays. This guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season. What a momentum-changing play for his team.
for sure.
He lets one fly deep.
Too bad.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And we've already seen this rookie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside. And
He lobs one high down the left side. The pass falls incomplete,
Yeah, but
and
look
that's
at
how
your
we'll
picture.
finish
It's
this
not.
half. That's
It's
going to
not.
wrap up the first half. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Yeah, I don't like to
Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off.
Most guys say it's going to start off with what the pictures do you see? If she's attracted to you, you won't probably start reading the bio.
He'll bring it up.
Y'all
It's
messing
fine.
each other.
He was
I don't
looking
think it
for
take
some
that much
running
more
room,
than
but
she
not
got.
much to be
Like, three
found as he
pictures.
stopped
Nah,
on the 18.
it's going to be open field.
It's not pulling me in.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Set it up like
Starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here, executing at a high level.
I'm kind of ass at this kid. You say that.
I'll try my best. Like, I'm not gonna fuck around, and like, I will actually try my best.
Gonna run it. It's Bland.
See.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Caught near the sticks. It's Proctor. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
He's catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Come on, Michael, give me that speech. Guys, I'm literally crying.
The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. He's got a head of steam. Boy, he is hard to bring down.
And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Back to throw. It's Vincent. Makes the grab. It's Swan. Breaks into the open. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. A little screen to the running back. Looking for the end zone. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated possession.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Pressure coming. Trying to get the two. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the two-point try.
35. Ohio State, 30.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Running to the left. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. At the 45, on his way. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Houston. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 4 over Tulsa. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. To the air, it's Vincent. Under fire. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Houston.
The give to the back. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. It's complete to the right. There he goes, just plowing ahead. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
With the run on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Cougar! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Swan. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He wants to change this route. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Gets the back moving. Scanning the field, it's Vincent. Here's the pressure. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Complete on the comeback. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in 3rd down when you know the ball's going to come out fast. Understanding that, breaking on the football, go.
Turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
You cannot make a bigger statement on offense than your head coach deciding to go for it on 4th down, deep in your own end, early in the game, and they get it somehow running the football. Wow.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. With the catch, it's Bland. At the 35, he's loose. Out across the 45, and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Back to pass, it's Vincent. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Breaks the tackle.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Buckeyes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Using the quick game. Oh, he's got some space. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. It takes a lot to bring this guy down.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, hats off to this defense and their ability to shut this guy down. He's one of the best receivers in all of college football. That was only his 2nd catch of the game, and we're essentially in a 2-minute situation. They have risen to the challenge. They knew coming in they were going to have to limit him, but I don't know if they even thought they'd be able to do this good.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And I like changing things up. I like trying new things. Handing it to the tight end, that's something you don't see very often. A little creativity. Now, it was negativity in the end, but I like the creative thought process of trying to get somebody else the football.
Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Catch in the middle, it's Swab. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
getting aggressive here and going for 2. Off play action. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
The handoff, keep working on that clock. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. On the option. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
To the ground with the back.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.